Perfect.
So now, I'm sorry I talked.
You can walk to the car.
Okay.
Part of this special day because my family and I have known Sarah for over 20 years and her and her family, and it's a real special occasion for us. And the day that we met Franco, when you took us to that bar for the approval dinner, we knew it was the right man. So congratulations to both of you. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? The wedding is a celebration of love. Franco and Sarah are most grateful for your presence on this day when they pledge your lifelong love to each other. Your very presence symbolizes your love for them. Thank you. You may all be seated. There is nothing love cannot face. No limit to its faith, its hope, and its endurance. Love will never come to an end. Franco and Sarah, just as two very different threads, woven in opposite directions, can form a beautiful tapestry. So can your two lives merge together to form a very beautiful marriage. To make your marriage work will take love. Love should be the core of your marriage. Love is the reason you are here. But it also will take trust. To know in your heart you want the best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and to grow together, even when this is not always so easy to do. It will take faith to always be willing to go forward to tomorrow, never really knowing what tomorrow will bring. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both now pledge to share together. Footprints in the sand are washed away. Driftwood moves on an endless quest for a peaceful harbor. Only a deep and abiding love can withstand the tides of change in two lives. Your love must be an ocean and a stream, a song and a silence, a pilgrimage and an end. It will change as will the passion bend. As the tides ebb and flow, so too will the fortunes of life. Like a sailor's knot binds the sails to a ship, so will your love bind you to each other. The seas of life may toss you from side to side, but the strength of your love will keep your ship afloat. Realizing the sacredness and sanctity of the commitment you now make with each other, if you know of no barrier to such a union between yourselves, please signify such by facing each other, joining your hands, and answering these questions. Do you, Franco, in the presence of these assembled witnesses, promise to love and to cherish, in sickness and in health, in prosperity and in adversity, this woman whose right hand you now hold? Do you promise to be to her in all things a true and faithful husband, forsaking all others, as long as life shall last? Do you take her to be your lawfully wedded wife, as long as you both shall live? Do you, Sarah, in the presence of these assembled witnesses, promise to love and to cherish, in sickness and in health, in prosperity and in adversity, this man whose right hand you now hold?
I do.
Do you promise to be to him in all things a true and faithful wife, forsaking all others, as long as life shall last?
I do.
Do you take him to be your lawfully wedded husband, as long as you both shall live? Franco and Sarah would now like to say a few personal words to each other. Franco?
Except for me, from the moment I met you, I knew you were the one. I never believed I would be so lucky to have a love that's so beautiful, passionate, and unbroken. You're not only my wife, but you're my best friend. When I look into your eyes, I can't help but smile because I don't just see you. I see our life together, I see our future, and I see our love. I promise to love you with every breath I take, and I remind you of how special you are every day. You filled my life with love, made my dreams come true. You're my angel. You're my love. You're my wife. I love you.
There stand by your feet as your servant and covenant. I can't imagine a day without you or your love in my life. I love how you are full of happiness and comes through life with family reflection, even though you secretly hope to be in. I love who I am and feel when I am with you. I love that you are strong and honorable, yet warm and compassionate. I love your passion for life. But most of all, I love that you and I both love each other more than those will ever. As we take our next steps, I promise to love you and support you. I promise to be your biggest fan and your best friend. To never let anything come between us and to remain strong to the challenges of life. I promise to always maintain a sense of humor and affection and to put on my side in the face of the world. I am so excited for our lifelong journey together and to our first very with you, Hayden.
Franco, you possess a ring as a token of your love and affection you give to your bride. In all ages and among all people, the ring has been a symbol of that which is measureless, and thus, in this holy hour, a symbol of your measureless and boundless devotion. It is a circle. It has neither a beginning nor an end. So down to old age and death and forever, you are to keep this vow inviolate, and the sign and the seal thereof will be this ring. As a ceaseless reminder of this sacred committal, place this ring on the wedding finger of your bride and repeat after me. I, Franco, take thee, Sarah, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, as long as we both shall live. With this ring I thee wed. Sarah, do you have a ring? Give your husband a seal. Invested with the same significance as the ring you've just received, a circle of precious gold indicating the longevity of your love and the pricelessness of your devotion. Place this ring on the wedding finger of your husband. Repeat after me. I, Sarah, take thee, Franco,
I, Sarah,
to be my wedded husband,
be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I do it.
We'll now move to the unity stand portion of the ceremony. Life without love is like a tree without blossom and fruit. So it is now that we turn for a moment to the mothers of these two who have given so much love through the years. It must be a particular pleasure and great satisfaction for these mothers, Mary Ann and Jane, as they stand here with Franco and Sarah. You have watched with love and affection as they have entered into this relationship with each other. You have cried, laughed, consoled, and been consoled, desired and realized many wishes that came true from within your parental relationship. You have provided the guidance that has helped them to become the responsible adults they are today. You have expressed your love in so many ways through the years as once again you do so now, by standing beside them as they establish a home that will be much stronger because of the home which they have known personally. You then have played such an important role in helping these two become the persons they are now. Give their blessing to the formation of this new home. With the unity of purpose foremost in their mind. Good for yourself. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and shall cling to his wife, and they shall be one flesh. So as the two of you, Mr. and Mrs. Franco and Sarah Avalon, turn from this sand to walk life's path together, may you turn to do so, not as two, but as one. Franco and Sarah, and so much as the two of you have agreed to live together in matrimony, have promised your love for each other by these vows, the joining of your hands, and the giving of these rings, I now, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina, and in the presence of these assembled witnesses, pronounce you husband and wife. Franco, you may kiss your bride. Great honor to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Franco and Sarah Avalon. Ladies and gentlemen, Franco and Sarah and the wedding party are going to stay here and take a few pictures, but they'd like you to go over to the reception hall, have something to eat and drink, and they'll join you.
Nice job out there, Jay, my man.
Oh, is that right?
crushing on her all the time last week.
We need some pasta back.
Where is that?
One more.
Hey.
It's not every day that you move to the son-in-law. But Frank has been very good to Sarah. We're so pleased. And I guess this is my last chance to solicit some support for Frank. I have tried to sort of share some of the things that we're getting into. Sarah's definitely a mother's daughter. And so I think that he's going to go through some of the same things that I've gone through. My friends certainly know some of these things, but Sarah's a prodigious list maker. And she loves handing out assignments. The problem is that the boundaries and the expectations are never really defined. And